A floaty thing. What is that? Hello everyone, welcome back to Victory Gaming Dragon, playing Battle Chasers Nightwar. We're still trying to solve this maze and get all 3 treasure chests, because we got the first 2, but I'm pretty sure I figured it out now, so everyone can see how easy it is, right? Yeah, let's see how easy it is. Alright, first we're going to go to the east, and then south a bit, and then we're going to pass till we get to this gargoyle, and then head north. And here is the first plate. Open the switch to the door here, head up here. Right around here. An endless maze, 4-4, the chaos underneath. This is the journal of a mage named Barnel. It is made from exceptional materials. Most of the entries are incoherent except for one. It returned and offered me a vision of the previous night's occurrence. I had a good laugh when I saw Marcus get lost in the long stretches to the south. The fool wasted so much energy. He didn't even last 3 nights. This is my point. This is the point of my research. How frail we are underneath once the illusion of power is stripped away. What are we left with? Someone so certain about their strength and safety, and underneath all of it's chaos that can rob you of everything in a moment. No one sees this except me. How long can we continue fooling ourselves? The world will see it. I have recorded it in the farce here. Oh, I got it. Keep going east. Cut around. Now we're heading back west. Cut south here. You'll see the second pressure plate. Step on that. Head to the switch, hit the switch, head south, head west at this first point, then we're going to go back south, and we should get to the last plate. There it is. Now we need to hurry up, head back north. Gotta keep going north here. Believe. Hopefully I don't screw this up. All the way. Back around. Yes, through the door. And we got it. Completed the maze in time. Now we got all 3. All right. Got an achievement. Finders Keepers. What do we get in here? Crumpled map, furs of oracle, strips of Northwind hide, ice rune cloak, bloody fang, 3 epic parts. Okay, let's check this out. Crumpled map, found in the dark, damp corner at the bottom of an otherwise magnificent chest. This map describes something being buried on the lonely island in the lonely winter. Ooh, sounds interesting. We'll go ahead and read our Greater Tome of Knowledge. So, furs for Monica. That we don't need. Oh, this is actually pretty decent. I lose credit and haste. If I use that for Garrus. I guess we'll just not worry about it. It's not big a deal. Alright, get me out of here. We are done with the maze. Alright, let's go ahead and get heading out of here. So much to do, so much to do. So little time. Okay. Now we're back on the big map. We're like right here. So now I'm gonna head up through here and activate this other portal. Got some random stuff here. What's the point of this? Get dead ends. Kill the monsters in the way and check it out. If anything. Yeah, you're gonna feast on anything slimy. Get you rally strike. And it missed. Now it pays the price for daring to attack us. Is there anything here? No. Alright, we'll be on our way then. We'll gather whatever's on the side of the road. Oh, what's this place? Cathedral. Interesting. Let's kill this slime on the road first. The blood slime? Yeah. 2 blood slimes. Huh? Get him with the berserk. Gut punch. Always a favorite. Ignite on hit. Okay, we got barrier swing. Yeah, you're dead. Gut punch. Oh, that was easy. Alright, we got that portal activated. Looks like we got all the portals activated. Maybe not get an achievement for that? What the heck? Alright, take that. Let's check this pale cathedral out. Alright. What do we got in here? Exploration area, huh? Anything cool? Kind of dusty and old looking. Oh, it's like a castle. It's a cool painting. Alright, let's through the door. Library. Oh, we got something to read. Armaments of Legend 2 of 6, Calamity. Crafted during an ancient war, this mighty weapon was captured and disassembled to prevent further use. Parts of the cannon were used to construct a war golem, rumored for use by airship pirates. The energy cell was placed in an experimental duo of tanks used by bandits in the siege coast. Finally, the mineral used to stabilize this output is no longer manufactured. Only a fate stone from the mana rifts can stand as replacement. So I guess that's telling me how to craft. Yeah. We can make a badass weapon. Hell yeah. That'll be for Calibretto. Oh, what's this? A red dusty book on the shelf catches your eye. What do you do? Pull it. Oh. Hidden treasure behind this wall. Alright, another bookcase to read. Armaments Legend 6 of 6, Destiny and Destruction. These pistols were commissioned by a bandit leader in Junktown and intended to use them as means for solidifying its control of the various bandit factions. Before they could be completed, the gunsmith designing them was found dead, likely assassinated. Recently, an effort was made by a black market group to finish and sell the pistols, known as the Salvage Runners. They managed to gather most of the parts before infighting tore their group apart. The last known person to possess the components wrote to his associate saying he was lost in an endless maze of hedges and freezing his plums off. Interesting. We have harmonicas. Very cool. So I guess we're going to find all 6 here, huh? Alright, the Cursed Blade. Not much has been recorded about the history of this weapon, save for its extreme power, which it draws from an unknown source. The blade is long missing, presumed stolen or destroyed. Fusing a specially attuned blade with the spirit of powerful warriors is said to awaken the Cursed Blade, summoning its power. One such spirit was a champion arena fighter who defeated all challengers in Mortal Kombat. Another was seen wandering the roads near the southern wilds, being trapped or tricked at a gate he could not traverse. Interesting. What's this thing look like? Ooh. Very cool. Very powerful. Still needs parts for that, for sure. We want that for garrison. What do we got here? A winking ring, soul forged casing. Oh, I think that ring is for that door we couldn't figure out a very long time ago. So that is cool. We finally found that. Something must have lost an eye, which is now embedded in this ring and winking repeatedly. Yep. Soul forged casing. Ooh, this is actually good. I just lose will, which I don't really care about. But it does need a ability in it. Right now I have Fortress 2 increases all defense by 42 on this armor. So actually this is still better. Oh, 355 more physical defense? It's crazy. What's her physical defense? He's got 483, she's got 583. So he's going to have more when I equip this. He has 866 now. She's got a pretty good balance, 583 and 508 magic defense. And then, of course, Garrison I'm not really worried about because he's my DPS. Gully should be pulling all the damage to her in the major fights. So yeah, we're set. Just need to find the other 3 recipes real quick. Let's just make sure we didn't pass up anything. Okay, that was the sword. That was the guns. That was a lever. That was hand and arm. So I'm guessing the other 3 are going to be on the west wing. Oh, there's monsters in here. Okay. Hey, ugly. Vampire Ghoul. You are really ugly. Alright, I don't remember how tough you are, so we'll taunt. Gut punch. Well, we got like 6 levels on him, so he can't be that tough, right? Yeah, we're wrecking these things. Anything in the drawer? No. Another painting. It's like somebody with red glowing eyes, and there's a claw mark through them. Books. Anything to read here? Nope. It's gotta be somewhere, right? Ooh, what's this? This wick on a ceremonial candle looks oddly thick and coated with some strange protective material. Use Firelord's Ember to light the torch. Firelord's Ember sears through the protective material and lights the candle. You watch its flame dance almost hypnotically, gentle for a few moments before turning away. Okay. A book. This looks like a prayer or ritual book. Whenever your hand moves near it, runes on the book's spine glow. A nearby scroll indicates some sort of incantation that needs to be read when the incense burns. Okay, open it up. Try as you might, the book is steadfastly bound by runes on its cover and will not open. Oh, I gotta light this one too. Okay. Light it up. Is there anything to read? Okay, we got something to read. Artment's a legend. Argia's hallowed bulwark. A symbol of hope and protection. The shield went missing after Argius died. Though his body was interred in the Red Grave, the bulwark was not only a symbol for the people, but it was literally hollowed, enchanted by a powerful mage. The shield could repel corruption from vile essences, even drawing from their power to strengthen itself. A blood demon, known as the Hunger, sought to find Arges. Oh, wait, they misspelled it? Argius and Arge? I don't know. Arges' bulwark so that he could destroy it, or failing that, hide it. He gave it to a planeswalker who was last seen traveling the road between the Siege Coast and Harm's Way. The motivation for the Hunger to hide the shield is unknown, and he quickly disappeared after the final defeat of Varus. Okay, now we have a shield to craft. Yes, hollow bulwark. Alright, let's try this thing again. Attempt to open the book. Okay, with the incense burning, you are able to easily open the book. Once open, you copy relevant parts of it you find useful. Oh, treasure map of the fallen devotee. Hey! Thank you. Dead trees between the mountains. Okay. Another greater tome to read. Okay, what are we looking at for perks right now? We got some extra points to spend real quick. We can't really put anything in. We need 100 for the next thing. She needs... She has 80. That's weird. Why is this not lit up? I have 80 in those. I don't know. Okay, we only have 6 points to spend, so... After that, heals a party for 243 each. That's not very much. Increase my haste. I don't know, I guess haste. She's got 5 points. What's initiative? Begin battle. 3% haste. Increase my stamina. Increase my physical defense. Well, let's see, what's this one do? Using defend reduces damage takes by an additional 10%. Well, health would be everything, so we'll just get some health. He's got 6. Let's rally 2. If rally crits, it will award an additional 20% haste. Oh, yeah, I do use that sometimes, so what the hell. Alright, let's get out of the menu. Need to find 2 more books about the really good weapons. Okay, here we go. Dragonkind. These gauntlets of legend were crafted from draconic components only by the finest smiths of an age long past. To repeat the process, one would need 2 components nearly impossible to find today. A dragon skin and the heart of a dragon. Considering the beasts haven't been seen for centuries, finding these would be tricky indeed. Still, a few of the ingredients are rumored to exist in the world today. Merchants long spoke of a dragon skin somewhere in the far north sealed under lock and key. Finding it would be instant fame and fortune for any trader. The dragon heart was held by an ancient magus named Bellavros, who used the power of the heart to fuel his necromancy. He was entombed in Deadwatch after his death, taking the heart with him to his grave. Okay. That would be Gully's gloves. Ooh, those look really cool. Okay, so what are we missing here? We missed the Twin Core and the Fate Stone, the Dragon Scales, and we don't have anything for the gun or the shield. The blade, we're missing the Forlorn Soul and the Desecrated Soul. Have to figure out where those are at. Probably got to do some backtracking for some of that. Okay, here we go. Ragnarok was said to be the deadliest weapon a mage could wield, the end of days as it was known. The last bearer of the mighty staff saw it fit to disassemble the thing, whittling it down to a simple walking stick, citing it as the only way for a gentleman to get around. The staff could be reassembled, but its core was taken to the mysterious stranger's grave. Only by summoning him could one begin the process of recreating Ragnarok. The refined owner, buried somewhere in a southern wilds graveyard, was said to bore people to death. Okay. Oh, and we got all the reading done, so we got Greater Tome of Knowledge, thank you. So now, okay, 2 points. I can spend 2 points. Physical defense, sure. Okay. So we need to figure out where these maps are at on the world map to dig up, or where these maps are telling me to go. Find some cool stuff, I'm sure. Maybe components for the legendary weapons. So I think there's still one more place to look in this, to the north. So we went east and west. I'm curious as to what else is in here. That's just another evil vampire ghoul guy. Alright, you're not scary at all. We're just gonna hit you until you die. Oh, he gets to go. Now you're... Bam! Done. Okay, what else is in here? Zir flame going? Lighting up the hallway or something? Or the area? For whatever reason? Maybe there's something important in this place. A floaty thing. What is that? Resting at the top of the stairs is a mysterious pool of thick, red liquid that appears to be blood. It laps and swirls gently, moved by some unknown force. In its center rests a vessel, intact and pristine, save for the bloodstains at the base of it. Take the vessel. Dip the empty blood vessel in a blood fountain at the Crimson Gardens. Oh, okay. And then return with fangs. Okay, so the Crimson Garden, we gotta go there and fill the bottle. Alright, let's head there. Spent a few minutes looking around, but it looks like I haven't been to that place yet. I thought it was talking about the blood fountain in here, but it's not the right one. So the Crimson Garden, I'm guessing, is the next dungeon. That's where we're supposed to be going next. I'm gonna actually go ahead and see if I can figure out where these maps are, the treasure map and the crumpled map, where they lead me to. And then I'll show you guys what I get. Found one of the locations. There's something buried here. Dig it up. Ready to tell knowledge. Cool. Alright. Still gotta find this spot. It says, on the lonely island in the lonely winter. That's our only hint. Let me see if I can figure it out. Alright guys, I couldn't find that last map that we got, but, you know, the crumpled map spot. I'm guessing it's on this last area here, and I don't want to explore it yet until I'm done with this area. I'm guessing it's on this place because it says an island, and that's the only island I see. But we're back down here. I say back because we've been here many times. So right above the arena, there's a little place you can enter. And now we have the winking ring, which should let us go through this door. Place the winking ring, or skull ring, into the other eye socket. Yes. Now, what is it that we've been waiting for? Guessing it's a component for a legendary weapon. Let's find out together. Distinguished monocle. Okay, I'm not really sure what that is. That's what we got. This monocle, clear and flawless in its craftsmanship, could only be worn by the most distinguished of people. Okay. Huh. And I also bought this with the shadow coins, a fairly dignified top hat. This is slightly taller than your average top hat, yet not as dignified as it could be. There's no telling when you'll need a top hat until it's too late. I wonder if these things are used together for some reason. We just got better armor for Monica, but I don't care because I don't use Monica. Alright. I guess we're going to end the video here. Next time, I believe we'll be heading into the dungeon. I think it's called Crimson Garden. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.